to threaten them with a shutdown without giving them the opportunity to be heard is completely unfair.
Commissioners come to blows in Collier County after issuing what some consider an ethnic slur, referring to citizens running a farmers market as gypsies. Another commissioner supports voters who want him to resign from office. It's getting hot in Naples, and we're not talking about just the weather. I'm Warren Wright. You're watching Fox 4 News at 10. A controversial motion to suspend the Golden Gate Farmers Market almost 2 weeks ago is leading up to a political showdown. Lisa Greenberg explains.
Warren, Commissioner Georgia Hiller wants to set the record straight. There have been reports swirling that Hiller called for Henning's resignation after the unauthorized motion to suspend the Golden Gate Farmers Market. She tells us that's not exactly the case. She says the decision is up to the constituents, and she supports them.
It's up to the community, and the community is calling for his resignation, and it's between him and his constituents. And I agree and completely understand why his constituency is calling for his resignation.
Collier Commissioner Georgia Hiller lifting the haze on where she stands when it comes to fellow Commissioner Tom Henning's position on the board. This after reports she was calling for his resignation.
And I said I agreed with the community, and I do agree with the community.
Hiller says Henning's motion to shut down the market came just after he referred to the farmers market workers as gypsies, a comment the market's organizer says is discriminatory toward the largely Hispanic population.
I feel they're picking on them because of the term that was used by one of the commissioners referring to the Hispanics as gypsies.
To call them gypsies is nothing short of reprehensible.
But that's only part of the reason Hiller is standing by Golden Gate residents. Hiller says Henning's reasoning for wanting to suspend the market, a merchant's complaints that it was disrupting his fruit business because the market's customers were parking in his lot, was disingenuous. The merchant's store was more than a mile away.
Commissioner Henning turned around and used the representations of this merchant, unaffected by that market, to make a motion to shut that market down.
Finally, because the topic wasn't on the agenda and the community wasn't given a chance to have their voices heard, Hiller says a motion like Henning's should have never been allowed in the first place.
They did not have an opportunity to represent themselves and defend their interest, and as a result, they could have been very seriously hurt.
Now, we've reached out to Commissioner Henning multiple times, but he says he's not doing interviews. The farmers market is on the agenda for this Tuesday's meeting. Organizers want to push for a year-long farmers market, an idea Hiller says she supports. Live in the studio, Lisa Greenberg, Fox 4, in your corner.